Now look at the question. See here, if 2 men or 3 women or 4 children can do a piece of work in 6 months. See here, or is using, it means efficiency of 2 men equivalent to efficiency of 3 women equivalent to efficiency of 4 children. So 2 men can be replaced with 3 women, which in turn can be replaced with 4 children. Instead of that, assume that there does 12 units per month. Why I am taking per month? Because the data is given in months. So total work will be equivalent to work done per month into number of months, which is equals to 72 units. The total work is 72 units. Now this is, if 2 men will do 12 units per month, 1 man will do how many units per month? 6 units per month. 1 woman will do, as 3 women is doing 12 units per month, 1 woman will do 4 units per month. Similarly, 1 children will do 3 units per month. All 3 together will do 13 units per month. With this efficiency, the work will be completed in how many days? Simply total work divided by work done per month. 72 by 13, which is equals to 5, 7 by 13 months. Simply the answer is option 3. A man is twice as fast as a woman and a woman is twice as fast as a boy in doing a work. If all of them, a man, a woman and a boy, can finish the work in 7 days, in how many days a boy will do it alone? A man, woman and boy. Assume that boy will do x units per day, then woman will do 2x units and men will do 4x units, because that's twice the efficiency, right? All 3 together will do how many units? M plus W plus B. All 3 together will do 7x units per day. Okay, but if all of them, a man, a woman and a boy, can finish the work in 7 days, it means total work equivalent to 7x into 7. Okay, this is the total work. Now in how many days a boy will do it alone? Boy, what is the total work? 49x. Now per day boy is doing how many units? X units. So number of days required for the boy to finish the work equivalent to total work divided by work done by the boy per day. So work done per the boy is x units. X and x will get cancelled. Simply the answer is 49. Option 1 is an answer. 1 woman or 2 men or 3 boys can do a piece of work in 88 days. 1 man and 1 woman and 1 boy will do it in. So efficiency of 1 man equivalents to efficiency of 2 women equivalents to efficiency of 3 boys. Assume that they will do 6 units per day. Then total work equivalents to 1 man is doing 6 units per day. 1 man will take how many days to complete the work? 88 days. So total work will go, total work equals to 88 into 6. This is the total work. Okay. Now 1 man, 1 woman and 1 boy will do it in how many days? 1 man will do 6 units per day. 1 woman will do 3 units per day. 1 boy will do 2 units per day. See here, 1 man 6, 2 women 6 means 1 woman will do 3 units. 3 boys 6 units means 1 boy will do 2 units. All 3 together will do how many units? 11 units per day. So total work divided by work done per day, which is 11. So number of days required equivalents to total work divided by work done per day, which is 11. 11 ones, 11 eights. 8 6 are 48. So option 3 is an answer. A can do a work in 15 days, B in 20 days. If they work together on it for 4 days, the fraction of work that is left is. He's asking fraction of work that is left. Look at that carefully. A can do the work in 15 days. B in 20 days. Assume the work be 60 units. Nothing but LCM of 15 and 20. Per day A will do how many units? 4 units per day. B will do 3 units per day. Together they will do 7 units per day. After 4 days, how much work is done? 7 into 4, which is equals to 28 units of work is over. Now how much work is left over? 32 units of work is left over. Is asking in terms of fraction. This is the leftover work. What is the total work? 60. On simplification you will get 8 by 15. So the answer is option 1. Now A can cultivate 2/5 of the land in 6 days. B can cultivate 1/3 of the same land in 10 days. Working together, A and B can cultivate 4/5 of the land in. Now observe carefully. If A does 2/5 of the work in 6 days, to complete the work, A will take how much time? 6 into 5 by 2, that equal to 15 days. Because to get 1/5 of the work, he will do 3 days. So one complete work he will take 15 days. Similarly, B, to do 1/3 of the work he is taking 10 days. To complete one work he will take 3 into 10, that equals to 30 days. Okay. Now assume the total work as 30 units. Assume the total work as 30 units. LCM of 15 and 30. Then A will do 2 units per day and B will do 1 unit per day. Together they will do how many units per day? 3 units per day. What is the question is asking? Working together, A and B can cultivate 4/5 of the land in. What is 4/5 of the work? 4 by 5 of total work. Total work we assumed as 30 units. This is the work they have to do. Then what is the work done per day by them? 3 units per day. So 3 ones, 3 tens, 5 ones, 5 twos, 4 twos are 8. Simply the answer is 8 days. Option 3 is an answer. Now A does 4/5 of work. 4/5 of work in how many days? 20 days. It means he will do remaining 1/5 of the work in how many days? 5 days if he works alone. Okay. Now what happens here? He then calls in B and then finish the remaining work. It means if this 1/5 of work in 3 days, it means if A alone works, he will take 5 days, that 1/5 of the work. With the help of B, he completed that work in 3 days. It means this A's 2 days work is equivalent to B's 3 days work. A's 2 days work equivalent to B's 3 days work. Okay. Now whatever work A does in 1 day, in 2 days, B will do it in 3 days. Okay. How long B alone will take to do the whole work? Now listen carefully. A alone can complete the work in 25 days. A alone can complete the work in 25 days. Then B will take, because A's 1 day's work is equivalent to B's 3 by 2 days of work. Simply B can complete A's 25 days work in 25 into 3 by 2, that equal to 75 by 2 days, which is equivalent to 37.5 days. A can finish a work in 18 days. B can do the same work in half of the time A takes. It means A can do the work in 18 days. B can do the work in 9 days. Assume the total work as 18 units. It means A will do 2 units per day and B will do 1 unit per day. Working together, what part of the same work can be finished in a day? Together they will do how much work? 3 units of work in a day. In a day they do 3 units of work. So 3 out of total work, which is 18, is what fraction? 1 by 6. Simply the answer is option 1, because what of part of the same work they can finish in a day, which is 1 by 6. A does 7 by 10th part of work in 15 days. After that he completes the remaining work in 4 days with the help of B. It means 3 by 10th, because 7 by 10th of the work is in 15 days. So 3 by 10th part of work A and B are taking how many days? This is the work. 3 by 10th part of work A and B together are taking 4 days. Now but what is the question? How many days A and B together will finish the same work? Simple. To do 3 times the work, they will take 40 days. 3 times the work, they will take 40 days. To do one work, they will take how many times? How much time? 40 by 3, which is equals to 13 1 by 3 days. Simply the answer is option 3. To do 3 by 10th part of work, they are taking 4 days. To do one work, they will take 4 into 10 by 3, that equal to 40 by 3. 13 1 by 3 days is an answer. Very simple. Now, A can do a work in 20 days, B in 40 days. If they work together for 5 days, then the fraction of work that is left. This is asking work that is left. Assume, see here, assume the total work as 40 units. Nothing but LCM of 20 and 40. It means A will do how many units per day? A will do 2 units per day and B will do 1 unit per day. 1 unit per day. We are assuming total work as 40 units. Okay. Now, if they work together for 5 days, in 5 days, how much work they will do? 5 into 3, because they two together will do 3 units per day. So, in 5 days, they do 15 units of work. In 5 days, 5 into number of units per day, which is 3. 5 into 3, 15 units work is completed in 5 days. Now, the question is, what fraction of the work is left? What is the total work? 40. How much they did? 15. How much work is left over? 40 minus 15. This is, but in terms of fraction is asking us to find. The total work is 40. That is equal to 25 by 40, which is equal to 5 by 8. The answer is option 1. A alone can do a piece of work in 20 days, B alone in 30 days. They begin the work together, they will finish the half of the work in. The question is about half of the work. A can do the work in how many days? 20 days. B can do the work in 30 days. 20 and 30. Assume the total work equivalents to 60. Nothing but LCM of 20 and 30. It means A will do 3 units per day and B will do 2 units per day. Together they will do how many units per day? 5 units per day. How are we getting 3 units? Because in 20 days A is doing 60 units. So per day I will do 60 by 20, 3 units. Similarly, B is taking 30 days to complete 60 units. So per day it will do 2 units per day. Together they will do 5 units per day. They begin together, they will finish the half of the work. If the total work is 60, what is the half of the work? 30. In how many days they can finish? Work done per day. 30 by, they do 5 units per day. So 30 by 5, which is equal to 6. The answer is option 4. A does half as much work as in 3/4 of the time. It means whatever A does in 4 days of A, 4 days of A's work equivalents to 3 days of B's work, because he said that 3/4 of the time. Okay. Now, if they together take 18 days to complete the work, how much shall B take to do it alone? Listen carefully. A takes 18 days and B takes 18 days. I'm sorry, here it is given that 3 days of A's work can be done in 4 days of B's work, because A does half as much work as in 3/4 of the time. It means he's talking about A. A is more efficient than B. So 3 days of A's work is equal to 4 days of B's work. Now A and B together worked for how many days? 18 days. So A worked for 18 days, B is also worked for 18 days. Now if B has to work alone, in how much time it will take? Now this can be written as, for every 3 days of A's work, 3 day of A equals to 4 days of B. 18 days multiplied with 6. 18 days of A will be equivalent to 24 days of B. It means if A works for 18 days, B has to work for 24 days. So A's 18 days of work can be replaced with B's 24 days of work. If B alone works, he can complete the work in 24 plus 18, 42 days, which is not there in the option. For time being, keep it up. 38.